Welcome to another episode of In the Divide, coming to you right now because I've heard you. I heard the groanings, I heard the aspiration, I heard the sighs of the community. Crypto is down. How can, no, how dare algo go down? How dare it crater in the market? But I say to you, buy the dip. I know some people like, I am the dip. But with that, I have to tell you to preach. I have to preach patience to you because the truth of it is cryptocurrency still is in its infancy, its adoption phase. And with that, because it's still at the beginning, there will be high swings and low, high volatility. Just want you to understand diamond hands. Well, every people who understand and have followed my podcast understand diamond hands means you're going to keep. There's some things you have to keep, some things that you have did your due diligence and understand it's worth keeping because you're not looking for it to bounce next week. You're in for the long run, and that's what it called is investment. So if you're not in for an investment, you are either gambling or a trader. And if you don't have enough experience to trade or a day trader, then you're the opposite. You're the gambler. And understand gambling is not a high percentage persuasion. It's not a high percentage position to be in, no matter how much Vegas tells you that you can win at gambling. Not many people do. So without further ado, I will tell you, this is not financial advice. You could try to use it as financial advice, but I will advise against it without using due diligence or going to an official financial advisor because I give things based on my understanding. And it's for your information, for your education, hopefully your entertainment to see how my bag has grown. And hopefully your bag will grow along with mine. So without any further ado, most of you who are going to watch this are going to be unsubscribed. I just need you to go ahead and subscribe the button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification. If you want to hear when my next video comes out, go ahead and hit a comment in the chat so you can tell me what's going on, what you think about what I'm about to tell you about the new algo news for today. Support the community. Hit me up. Let that algorithm find me so my next broadcast will be super high on the channel's list and people will find the algo news. We need to let people know about algo. So this is what I want to show you for today. Many people understand, like I said, algo, the whole crypto has hit a dip, but let me show you this. Information is one of the things that we all must be in position to try to grab onto. So Algorand is the latest upgrade, is strengthening its DeFi adoption. So everybody understands the Algorand is kind of building on something. And one of the things we have to understand is building on these DeFi products to become one of the layer ones that is dominating the DeFi space, the NFT space. We need this adoption to crack into the top 10. Like I said, we huddle around the 30, and I love our position right now because even though there's a dip in everything else, all the world events, all the things, the turmoil that's going on, is putting more people on the crypto on the crypto bandwagon. They have to look into it, because not only will it's going to save them money, it's going to be faster. The structure of society, of the economy is changing, and people have to understand that blockchain is one of those things. If you get on right now, you will be in a position to change your life in a fundamental way. Okay. Like I said, it won't do tomorrow. You may get something that moons and stuff like that, and you got some moon boys out there that's exploiting their luck. And a lot of times it's luck. They didn't know what it was going to do. They just put their money in a situation where it mooned. And that is not a strategy. Mooning is not a strategy. It used to be pulling your pants down and showing people your butt, but now mooning is people trying to get the next cryptocurrency that's going to explode. Don't try to do a moon. If you're lucky enough to diversify into a moon, that's sound practice. But here, like I told you, it's not advice. So let me show you the crypto news for today. So right here, it says Algorand is expanding its smart contract functionality with contract-to-contract calls, enhancing the use of cross-chain interoperability. Like I told you in another one, where cross-chain interoperability means we're going to be able to tap into Polygon, we tap into Ethereum, tap into Avalanche. We're going to be able to cross these networks to where we can be able to move on and off of those change, because the way our contracts, because the way the language, and because the way Algorand has set up to be not only fast, cheap, but it's a secure network. So all these things that you see that has been hacked, the bridge systems that most people have been exploiting, and some of the hacks that's been going on. I'm not saying there was actually there was a hack with Algorand, but not Algorand, but one of the partners in Algorand. So if we can do our best to secure these bridges, especially the other blockchain, see that Algorand can have an answer to a secure bridge, that makes Algorand a network that most people want a partnership with, and be able to on and off ramp the value, their liquidity, and that's going to only increase the utility and the functionality that Algorand has in our ecosystem. So, and then it make us one of the premier players in the NFT space. As big as Ethereum is, they're not built. They're not technically built to be optimal for NFTs. The sharding, the forking, that's not optimal. Once people understand that they can do things on Algorand and still continue to connect to Ethereum, Algorand will be moving and flooded with NFT operations and protocols, because people will be off branding from Ethereum, or at least attaching to Ethereum, and moving in congruent relationship with Algorand. So another thing is developers in the Algorand network can build complex decentralized dApps. And one of the things with that is that they will interact with other smart contract-based dApps more efficiently. Therefore, this enhances the total degree of functionality and usability, and it provides more freedom and incentive for developers to be more creative and push their limits to create more dApps in the DeFi protocol. Also, one of the things that is one of the very most important things, and I can't wait for this to come, and it's the state proof. The state proof infrastructure will be right here. It just says it will be a game changer for the wider adoption, and that's because it's being able to adapt to mobile devices, tablets, and things of that nature, where most blockchains are not that nimble to be able to communicate with devices such as mobile. And if we can get these things, the improvement in Algorand stability, the efficiency, the high performance, and what that's going to do is going to attract more investors. And that's what we want people to be, investors in Algorand. And that leads me to here, is that if many of you know, we're searching for investment, people who to invest in Algorand. And these are corporations that's starting to do it. VanEck launches the ETNs for Terra, F, uh, uh, FTX, and Algo, and Algorand. So this is one of the things that we need to really pay attention to. So the VanEck Algorand ETN is officially collateralized exchange traded note that invests in Algo, and it seeks to replicate the value and yield performance of the MVSI crypto compare. And one of the things I want you to see here is that once we have this kind of exposure, that means people are going to have exposure to be invested in Algorand. And if we have this, then that makes Algorand tradable like an ETF, and it can be on exchanges. And once that happens, like I said, the ability for other people to go ahead and add on to Algorand in an institutional way, we're going to be beneficial, benefits of that investment. So that's what I want you to know for today, is that Algorand is doing some big things. And I want you to be in a position to look out for these news, because the adoption is coming quick. And I know it's not going to seem like it right now because the crypto market is down, but the TVL is going to explode on Algorand. You just not going to know it, because all these things are going to happen, because once the war in Ukraine gets settled, inflation, unfortunately, that's not going to go away for a while. But when things start to shake out and the money starts to get secure again, people are going to be locking into investment places where they're going to actually be able to earn their money. And it's not going to be in dollar or fiat, because they're going to be inflation eaten for the next couple of years. Algorand is going to be it. So that's it, people. This is the news for the day. Algorand, diamond handed. Look at some other ones that's going to be out there. Diamond hand this crypto, because the environment that we have, the fiscal environment, is not set up to be sitting in fiat currencies, because the inflation is going to eat your money for the next couple of years. You saw that it came out today. There was an 8.5% inflation, and most likely was higher than that if you do, a different kind of CPI analysis. So I thank you for participating. Remember, people, when I get to 100 subscribers, I will be handing out an NFT for randomized one of the first 100 subscribers. I want you to participate, be a part of that, be a part of In the Divide now and in the future. And I hope you can be like me and diamond hand your crypto project. Thank you, and I will see you later. Peace.